A boss parent is always critical of their children and very, very dismissive of their emotions. In the head or mind of a boss parent, they are the best parents in the whole world because their children do as they instruct or command. However, from the child's perspective, the boss parent is not a legitimate authoritative figure to them. They see the boss parent as a monster. Children with boss parents, they grow to become a very, very conformist adults. They are less capable of taking their own decisions. They are less creative. They are less capable of taking initiatives. And they just live and hopes to be instructed in order to be able to do something useful on their own. A boss parent will raise children who are very timid. Even though these children manages to live under an authoritative and a boss parent, they are always constantly living in fear. And when these children are exposed to fear for a very long period of time, they become timid children and grow up as such. The children of both parents cannot solve their own problems. That they have issues with problem solving capabilities. These are some of the impact of the boss parenting style on the social and psychological development of a child. So you have to choose for yourself as a parent. Should I be that boss, or I should start exploiting another form or type of parenting style? My opinion is that being the boss parent has very negative consequences for the well-being of your child. I just listed some of them. Their self-esteem, you destroy it. They are not able to self-regulate, because even when you issue commands and instructions to them as a parent, as part of your parenting style, even though they have opinions or comments regarding what you're telling them, but they are not able to give you feedback. So they live in constant fear. you know, and once they live in fear, they develop to become timid children. So if you are a boss parent, I would advise that you reflect upon your parenting style. Maybe try to ask your children what they think about your style of parenting, and actually get to hear what your kids feel about your style of parenting. I am not saying you should not be consequent to your children or discipline your children, but I'm just pointing out to how being that authoritative parent affects your child's development. And mostly people who are the boss parents, they hardly see their children as people. Their children's opinion, perspectives about decision making at home, about their interests, are not taken into consideration, because the boss parent mostly consider these children as just children. They are not intelligent enough to contribute to their own raising process. So we tend to, the boss parents often tend to look down on their children, and then this is not very good, especially for their self-esteem. Think about you being looked down upon every time, especially by someone that should be your safety, someone that should offer you care. Then you grow up feeling useless and worthless. So I think that we should be able to reflect upon our parenting styles. Try as much as possible to get feedback from our children. Sometimes we become boss parents unconsciously, and we focus on the best for the child, but we do it just wrongly. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about how to balance different forms of parenting styles for the better development of your child. Thank you.